I just woke up today and I suddenly heard the song The Return to Innocence by Enigma. It was a song from early 90s when we, after the economic crash from the 80s, and then we tried to come more back to earth and more true values in the 90s, but unfortunately that faded away, and now we again see that maybe we are trying to embrace this this belief once more. But what I channeled through that song is, what is the message from your inner child? You know, the return to innocence is all about returning to the mind of new beginning, and believing in magic, believing in as I've said before, believing in Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, you name it. So yeah, return to innocence, believing that good things can happen for you when you are in a dark place. So what is the message from your inner child? I had to show you what showed up at the back of the deck after I shuffled this deck to prepare for the reading. What is the message from your inner child? And what what more confirmation is it when they say, I trust you unconditionally? So that your inner child trusts you unconditionally, that you do whatever it takes to reach your destination and do the best thing for you both. Following your inner child voice and follow your inner child dream. So yeah, I thought this was so beautiful. I had to show it in the beginning here. So let's see, what is the additional messages from your inner child. I just listened to the channeled song Return to Innocence, and I got a little emotional. So you know that when you become an adult, you maybe forget all the dreams and all the visions that you had when you were a child. It's very, very, very easy to forget, because you end up in maybe a little bit chaotic state of mind, right? There are so many things that are happening at the same time when you're entering into adulthood. You know, education, job, establishing your own life, you know, getting a house, finding a partner, eventually getting children, if that is a wish, of course, and many other things occur at the same time. Maybe your parents get sick, maybe you lose one of your parents, your grandparents fade away. So there are many changes, and maybe your marriage doesn't last. So yeah, but let's see, what is the message from your inner child? First one was very beautiful. I trust you unconditionally. Now let's see. I wonder if you're enjoying life more without me. Uh, that was a hit to all what I said just now. Yeah, for some of you it seems like, and I can concur to that. I maybe sometime forget my inner child and forget how I was as a child. I remember I was very playful. I was very cheerful. I had a huge imagination. I had my own universe, and maybe that is how you maybe you had the same as me. So this is a little bit finger pointing, you know, that your inner child is wondering if you're enjoying life more without listening to your inner child. So be a little bit aware of that. Next. We'll reunite someday. So this is the message for some of you who have really disconnected with your inner child, and that can be due to many things. Maybe you have had a very tough childhood with abuse, physically, mentally, sexually, bullying from friends, bullying from family also. So yeah, maybe you have really disconnected entirely from your inner child, and maybe you are now working towards finding back to your I almost heard finding back to your own spirit, you know, the one that believed in magic, believed that good things can happen, you know, like a miracle. And the last one, I can't seem to forget about you. So these three messages are mostly the same. So this is definitely a message for those of you who have totally disconnected yourself from your inner child. And the last message, as I said, the first one I said, I trust you unconditionally. That is, of course, the wish that your inner child has. They are trusting you unconditionally that you will work towards connecting with them again one day. But they understand that maybe you have to go through something. You have to go through a period to reunite with your inner child again. I feel that our inner child is our spirit, or our true spirit in nature. I feel that is our inner child, how we are when we are conceived into this world, without being painted into the world of humanity, without the disbeliefs, without the disappointments, the betrayals. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the tarot. Soon but soon. this is a card about nurturing. So it's time now to nurture your inner child. Look at how your inner child has been growing. Now this is of course a bonsai tree, and the bonsai tree doesn't grow straight upwards. It grows in a very peculiar way. I haven't really got myself into why it is growing in that way, but I figure out that it's about nurturing, how the soil is when the bonsai tree is starting to grow. And of course, if you have watched a bonsai tree, they actually don't need a lot of earth, and they can literally grow anywhere in very hostile environment. And yeah, you know that the harsh wind and maybe rain forms the shape of the stem. So that is how your inner child are too. It got formed from the environment that they grew up in, right? But it's your turn now to take care of this. If others try to break your inner child down, right? It's your choice to nurture and take care of your inner child again. No one can actually break down your inner child. You have to just reunite and listen to it. And that means listen to your heart and see all the beautiful things. Look at all the gems lying here, ready to sprout under earth. So, let's see. We had the Three of Swords underneath the Seven of Pentacles. That is, of course, about heartbreak, but also about healing. So, as I always say, I don't usually read reversals, but I take it into consideration when the card is reversed. So, we'll reveal the back at the end as always. Now, the first one we saw, the Five of Cups. Yeah, don't be so focused on things that has happened in the past. The most important thing is to focus on your full bowl beside you. There is so much abundance waiting for you to just grab and be aware of. Four of Pentacles. What is it in the lyrics? Just look into your heart, my friend, and you will return to yourself. There's something about that. When you look into your heart, you will finally return to yourself. You will return to your innocence. You will return to what is true for you when you are ready to open up. And the last one, Ace of Wands. Burning down the disbeliefs. You can see that the flame here is burning a net that you have surrounded your head, and that is, of course, maybe bad thoughts, bad habits, things that has happened throughout life, things that had occurred through life, and maybe that is childhood memories that are not so good, but it's time to burn the pattern, burn this pattern now, and return to the inner passion. That is all the Ace of Wands is all about, the passion, your inner spark. The inner spark. I think I will put these up here so we can see all a little bit more clearly. Yeah. Okay. Final at the end. Look into your heart, my friend. Listen to yourself. They return to innocence, justice. The reflection. The reflection in the mirror. Your inner child is, of course, a reflection of yourself. And when you are abandoning your inner child, you, of course, abandon yourself. Now you can see that she is holding, looks like a samurai sword. You know that samurai swords are very rare, and this is a craft that is soon dissipating, because I am very interested in Asian culture, especially Japanese, Chinese, and Korean culture, because I think that they are very high educational culture. But what I've watched the documentaries from Japan, and what is interesting is that there are only one apprentice at the time who learned this craftsmanship. And when this apprentice can take over, the teacher dies. He doesn't retire, he dies because he's old, right? It's a craftsmanship that takes time. And that is how it is with next and next and next. This is a very sharp blade. If you have watched the movie Kill Bill, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, nevertheless, when you are abandoning us, your inner child is a reflection of yourself. How is your inner child reflecting towards yourself? Is it joyful? Is it still keeping its innocence? Is it playful, or is it the other way around? Is it spiteful? Is it passive? You know, how have you nurtured your inner child? Have you found the balance within? Bring just to your inner child now. Bring just to your inner child. And of course we have the number 11, and that is the number for soulmate. So when you, of course, reunite with your inner child, of course, you reunite, as I said, with your soul, because your inner child is your spirit in the purest form, not the one that it has been shaped into the humanity. So yeah, unfortunately this was a little bit longer video. I hope you can bear with me. Thank you so much for watching this video, this beautiful message from your inner child. Bye for now.